Hey guys, Mrs. Talk Techie here, and for today's tutorial, it's about really amping up your Edpuzzle videos. And what I mean by that is making them as intentional as possible, making them so that it's you in that video teaching your kids as if you were to be teaching in the classroom. So there are so many ways we can go about doing this. But I think the easiest way is if we all have iPads is screen recording our iPad so that our lesson, our presentation, whether it had been a PowerPoint or a keynote or a slides presentation, where we go through it with our kids and teach them and give them those guiding points, those instructional implications that they need. And then putting this video in Edpuzzle so that the kids will check their understanding as they go through it. So it's like we're not missing a beat. You're still flipping that learning. It's like you're in their home, and their home has become a classroom for them. So I hope that this video does work out, that you guys are able to see what I mean by screen recording your iPad and playing and going over your slides presentation, your lesson for the day. So let me just give you a little example of what we would be doing in this case. Alrighty guys, so we want to create our Edpuzzle tutorial that is tailored based on the presentation that you have for your kids, as if you were to be teaching it in your classroom. So the very first thing we want to do to make sure that our screen recording is going to happen is to make sure that we have that feature on our iPad. So we're going to access our control center. If you swipe from the top right corner down, this is the control center, right? All of this. Now you have certain things that you can adjust and others that are there permanently by default. These can be adjusted. We do not have the screen recording feature here just yet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to add it to your control center so that you can access the screen recording. The first thing is you go to your settings. After you go to your settings, you're going to look for control center, which is right under general. So you click on control center. And after you click on control center, you want to go to customize controls. These are the ones that are there already by default. And if you don't want those, you can easily get rid of it and remove. And that, like my TV, Apple TV remote, is now down here. If I ever want to add it again, then I click this green plus arrow. And so you can customize what you see for quick access. And so we want to go down and we want to search for screen recording, and it's right there. Then you click on plus, and now it's going to be in our control center. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and close it, and I'm going to check it out to make sure that it's there. So I'm going to access my control center by swiping from the corner down. And now here I have my screen recording feature. All right. So one thing I want you guys to know is you need to make sure that you turn on that microphone feature if you want the audio to be coming on. So you're going to give a long press on this, and it lets you know what you're working on. So I want to be using my camera app while I'm screen recording, and I want my microphone on. So because I've used it, it's on. But if this is your first time using it, then it's going to look like this. So you want to make sure that you turn that on if you want your voice to come out. Now, once you're ready to record, then you're going to click on it, and it's giving you a little countdown. You tap on your screen, and now it's ready. Your screen is ready to record, and you know that you're recording because this red little record button is up here. So let's say you've gone through everything and you've shown what you wanted to record. You did your presentation. Now, how do you stop it? You click on this red button again. You want to stop the recording. Click on stop. A banner is going to come out. And now this is your screen recording. It actually sent it to your camera roll. If you don't click on the banner, that's not a problem. You find it in your camera roll. So here I'm going to click on it, And then I'm going to make sure I turn on my audio.
Ready. Your screen is ready to record, and you know that you're recording because this red.
And so there's my screen recording. Alrighty. So now that we know how to do the screen recording, the next thing is let's now find where our presentation might be. You might be using Google Slides, therefore I would go to my Drive and access it from there and play it. You might be using a Keynote, so you would go through Keynote. I have mine saved on my files, so I would access it right here. This is my Keynote presentation that I have for the kids. So once you find it, then you'd be ready to start your screen recording. So then I'm going to get ready. I'm going to start my screen recording, and there it is. And so I know it's recording my screen because I have that red dot up there. And so I would go through my PowerPoint or my Keynote presentation and teach the kids as if I were to be teaching them in the classroom. So these are my causes of the Civil War: sectionalism, slavery, and states' rights. But some of the tension that was arising was, trying to keep the balance between free and slave states. So then I'd go through my presentation, and then just like I would in my actual instruction, I would pause and check for understanding. And of course, always using the state accountability questions, because that's how they're going to be assessed, right? So in the state of Texas, we have the STAR test. And so this is our TEAC, and this is the question. I even have the year that it was tested. And so in our Edpuzzle, you would pause the video when you're editing it, and this is where you would ask the question. You would force the kids to answer it because they can't move forward unless you allow them to. And then after that, once they answer it, you continue. So as you're recording, you just go here, you pause a bit, and then you just keep going. Because in the Edpuzzle editor studio, you would add that question right there. So then you'd keep going, keep teaching. You could play a YouTube video within this recording. We just have to make sure that we stay quiet so that the video plays appropriately. And then you keep going and you keep teaching. And then you do another check for understanding. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to pause this video because the next thing is I'm going to show you how to get it from here to your Edpuzzle, okay? Because there is one more step, which is to put it on your YouTube, which is the easiest way to add content to Edpuzzle. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and now stop my screen recording. And now my screen recording is under my photos, and there it is. This is what I'm going to add to my YouTube next. So once you're on your YouTube channel, and you'll be doing this straight from your iPad, is you're gonna make sure that you're on your channel. So this is me, and then you're gonna go to your channel, and then up here you have this little video camera. And then I'm going to find the video that I had that I just created. And
Recording,
there it is.
and there it is. And so
there's my video. And then I like it. I don't have to trim it. I don't want to edit anything. I'm going to go ahead and click on next. And then I can write a description. So let's say I'm going to write the title of this video is, I'm just going to put Slavery Divides the Nation. Divided the nation. Slavery divides. There you go. And so I'm not going to put anything else for the sake of time here. And once I'm done with that, there's an upload here. And now it's uploading literally directly to my YouTube account. Alrighty, guys. So just keep in mind that once you upload your video from your iPad to YouTube, then after that, you want to work off of your laptop or your desktop. It does make things easier because you cannot upload content to Edpuzzle through the app, okay? So you'd have to go either through the web browser on your iPad, or work directly from your laptop or desktop, which I prefer. So I am on my laptop here and I am on my YouTube channel. I'm going to go to my actual channel. So here, your channel, because I want to find the link to that video. So here's my video. I'm going to click on it. There it is. And I'm going to share it. So I'm going to click on share and I'm going to click on copy because I want that link. That's the link that's going to help me add this video that I created, this screen recording, to my Edpuzzle. So I have my Edpuzzle here, and this is what you generally see when you start. Of course, my videos are tailored to what I've been working on. And so then I'm going to go to YouTube. On the left-hand side, I'm going to click on YouTube, and I'm going to paste, Control V, that video. And so this is my video here. I can play it just to check it out. There it is. And so I know that's my video. Now, how do I add those questions to make sure that the kids are going along with it and actually checking for understanding? So then I'd play it or I'd forward it until that question that I had put myself, or whenever you feel you need to question the kids, this is where I'm going to add that question. So I'm going to put questions, multiple choice, and I can do one of two things. I can retype the whole thing out, or I can literally just put question 43 and then just put A, B, C, D, right? But just to make things easier, let's type it all out. What was a major, or simpler, clearer for the kids? What was a major result of the Missouri Compromise? Question mark. And then it increased the So that's how you would add those questions to your actual screen recording video. After that, guys, once you've added all your questions, I'm going to click on continue. You pause a bit. Once you've added all your questions, you can go ahead and click on finish. And now my video is finished. Of course, I only added one question here, and I can assign my video. And remember, this is kind of a demo account that I created, so I only have one class here. So I'm going to assign it to my second period class. I'm going to assign it to all my kids that I have. I'm not going to put a due date, or if I want to, I can. I want to prevent skipping because I want them to watch it in its entirety. And now I'm just going to click on assign. So that's it. So I go to my classes, and here under my classes, this is my second period. And in progress, I have that one video. And once they complete it, I can go to my grade book, and that next one is right here. Slavery divides the nation. And once they answer it, then you'll see these populate with the grade that they acquired in that video. So I hope that this was clear and concise enough to where you guys are able to kind of put it into practice. I know that it was a lot of steps, but once you wrap your head around what is it and how to create your own instructional videos on Edpuzzle, it'll be so much easier, and I guarantee you a lot more beneficial. Okay, guys? So I hope you like it. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. Have a good one, guys.